to me, the gay community down there was always portrayed as you've got to be white, you've got to be in shape, and you've got to be like blonde hair, blue eyes. Like if you go down to West Hollywood, all the posters are white guys, you know, just so perfect body and everything. They never have, you know, black guys. And I'm generally not even into black guys, but it's just the fact that there is more to the gay community than just white people. And just like the rest of the world, or the rest of things on TV, it's predominantly white. And that's what I don't like, is that the gay community is seen as you've got to have this kind of body or look this certain way to fit in. No, that's not how it is. I could go on hours about this stuff. Because that just makes me feel like I'll never be that. So I already know I don't fit in because I'm not white, and at the time I was not in shape to even look like that. So why do I want to stay in a community where I already know I don't fit in? Like, I'm part of the black gay community now. I'm not part of the gay community. You know what I mean? And that goes back to the whole segregation thing. It's hard. It was really hard because, especially for me, being in school, I was never black enough for the black kids or white enough for the white kids, so it was like I didn't really know who I fit in with, and I always got along with girls better than guys. So it was hard because in middle school I was always being made fun of for being gay before I even knew that, like, what gay actually was. Like, I'm like, you know, I always used to think to myself, like, there's nothing wrong with me, you know, like, I'm the perfect little kid, you know. And I was like, but I think I like boys. I'm not sure if that's right or not. And, you know, I always acted a little more effeminate than the rest of the guys and never wanted to do sports or anything like that. So I got made fun of a lot for being gay before I, you know, accepted that I was. I find it hard to even get to a date with them. A lot of the guys, especially since I moved up here, it's been harder to actually make a connection with someone. Part of that, I think, is because of the job that I do. You know, so I got that label behind me, and then also being black is another thing that doesn't make it easier either, because we got that stereotype going against us up here. But I think once people get past that barrier of, like, you know, yes, he works in a bar, yes, he's black and young, whatever, they realize that I am a nice person. But it's just hard to get to that point with someone. Our race is fetishized. Is that right? Okay, yeah. We are! And it sucks because, like, no, you don't see white people talking about, I want to get gangbanged by 14 Asians or some shit like that. No, they always want to be grouped with, like, 6 black men and, like, pinned down and shit. Like, I don't get it. And no, I'm not that type of, like, I don't play thug at all. Like, that is not me. And I think that because of my height, a lot of people expect that I'm supposed to be this, like, oh, yeah, come here, let me grab you and do you. But that's not me. Like, honestly, I feel like I am a short person in a tall person's body. I honestly do. And it makes it hard because I want to be seen as just like a regular person, not this tall, good-looking black man. I don't like that label. Racism is out there. It's not going to go away. And even as much as we try to be the gay community that's so strong together, it's all segregated. By race, by age, by you know what kind of clothes you wear. It's segregated. I think a lot of white guys in Seattle like black guys, but they are afraid to admit it, and they are afraid that within their circle of social friends that they're going to be judged because they like black guys, and it's not going to be socially acceptable because, oh, you like black guys, you know, and while all his other friends are dating white guys, you know what I mean? So that makes it hard too.
Okay.
Yeah, even just prime example, like even from a music setting, like when I played music at the jukebox, oh, there goes Marcus playing that black music again. Like, when did it get labeled this? But music has no color, point blank, period. No matter what group, what's the word I'm looking for? No matter what kind of God, I can't think of the word, but like kind of people that they aim their music towards. There's no color. I like everything from country to hard rock. I mean, I don't like every single song in that genre type, but I like a little bit of everything, and people don't know that. So that's why it surprises people when they're like, "You played this country song?" Yes, there's more to me than just hard rap. Yeah, bitch, I'm a kid, mother. There's but that kind of racism shit too, and even I consider things such as like comparing me to a white person. I'm not saying I'm black enough to be kind of racist too. I don't get offended by it, but it's like, what is the real way that a black person's supposed to act? You know what I mean? And white people have their own way of how we're supposed to act, and I mean, by the way I was raised, I have my own way of how I think someone is supposed to act. My family, they're homophobic, and which has made me distance myself from like a lot of my extended family, such as like my mom's brothers and sisters and stuff like that, because they're so narrow-minded about the whole thing, and they just think that, oh, you're gay now, oh, you want to dress up in dresses, and you want to get your dick cut off and turn into a girl and do all this stuff. Like, they just immediately take it to the extreme, you know what I mean? And that's not what being gay is about. And it's not a choice, no matter what people say. It's not a choice, I didn't choose to keep this secret from everybody until I was okay with it. I didn't choose to go through school being called something that I didn't even know I was. It's not a choice. And a lot of black families and like a lot of the black straight community doesn't understand that. I think gay black men are like raised to be like masculine from John. Like your parents want you to be that masculine black man. And I know my mom had this whole plan for me to be, I don't know, a basketball player or something like that. I mean, she named me after Marcus Allen, who played for some football team, I don't know. Yeah. And she always wanted me to, I was tall. She always wanted me to play, and that's not what I wanted to do. I ain't gay, woman. I like to play with computers. I like to look at boys. Like, I played with Barbies when I was younger. Ooh, Barbies was my shit. So that's how I knew. I always knew. You got your jocks, which is pretty much essentially how the whole gay community is like, that's our image. Is we're fucking jocks, and we want to have nice clothes and get out of here with all that. Get out of here with all that. That's why I said, like, don't let labels define you. Don't be. You're more than your muscles, white gay men. You're more than your penis size. And what's so funny is, like, when I meet someone, I don't care about that. Like, I don't care about how big your dick is from the first time I meet you. Like, that is not what interests me. Even, like, online, like, people with their pictures of their dicks and shit, I'm like, I don't care about that. I want to know you as a person, because I will not even be sexually attracted to you if I don't have that connection, no matter how big your dick is. So, or how big your muscles are. Like, that's just all.
Yeah, I hear you on that.